part 4, looking for the springs without doing the hike. It's about 4 o'clock now. And I thought this was going to be in the last video, the springs, but I'm not a very good judge. And when we started talking to the new friends, I didn't know how long that would be. So there is the castle that we just looked at yesterday. And here's the beginning, I guess, of the trail. And I have no more hiking interest today. It's probably about 85 now, and I need some cold water. So we're gonna go on down and see if we can find the spring. Hope you'll join me. Linda here, Serene and Simple Life. I'd be remiss not to show you this. For those of you who are history buffs and want to stop the video and do a little bit of reading about the town. Very cool. The hotel, the post office and store, and the school. 1895. Tonka Spring Road. I think we found it. We've arrived. The gentleman's wife that just gave the little dialogue of the river yesterday said that I need to come down here and walk along this paved, I guess what's in front of us here, and that there is lots and lots of wildlife down here. She said even otters. And they are locals, and they just have their boat down here for the day, but people they were with had never seen the castle. So, and I told them about the state park that I was at in Eminence, and they had never been there. So it's interesting when you know, in your own state, that we don't get out and do more exploring. And I'm guilty. When I lived in Sticks and Bricks, there was so much to go see do right in the state that I never did. Spring Trail Head. Here we are, so that's where I'm gonna go for a walk. Beautiful. Decided I'm gonna sit on this bench for a few. I've been walking most of the day. I don't know, several hours now. The water is warm. That's how hot it is in the Contigo, because this normally stays pretty cool. But my phone needs to be charged a little bit more, and right now the battery bank, the anchor that I usually carry with me, is not working. So I'm just charging with the Jackery or when I drive. But I think God is calling me to sit for a spell. But I wanted to show you. There's a sea-doo out there, just came by a minute ago, and oh my gosh, this is Friday and it's beautiful. So hopefully you watched the video yesterday with the gentleman explaining all about this body of water. It was quite interesting, and a way that I absorb a whole lot more than just listening or just reading a billboard. It's so much more interesting to talk to people. So I'm blessed and grateful that he would share, and his friendliness and his family. And I think they're going to be watching the videos now. Fun times. Spent the whole day here, and 5 or 6 hours later, 4 videos. Keeping them short, but they're all a little less than 15 minutes. But that would be, what, an hour's worth of footage here, or more. Please put in the comments if you're watching them, if you're watching all of them and you're watching them all the way through, so that I can continue to do like this, or not split the day up like I did with these. Now that is a beautiful sight with that dog on that boat. Look how beautiful. It's a must for your bucket list. The spring is 0.5. That'll be a nice little ending to the day. Boulder Ridge Trail 1 mile. Spring Trail 1.5. Show you a little bit here at the beginning. I always get so excited and share with you early, and then there's always so much more to share. And over the last 4 videos, I'm really being conscientious of the size of the video. Not that I've never considered that before, but I'm trying so hard to keep it under 12, and I think the last one was 15 minutes. I'm not sure. 12 is the guideline for YouTube, if you hadn't heard me say that before. I'm gonna keep on going here. I love that it's shady right now. That makes this bearable when I didn't think that I could hike anymore today. And of course, taking a little break on the bench in the shade with some water made a difference. I could sit and watch the boats all day and the activity of other people getting in and out of their boats and what they're doing. I just watched a couple for a few minutes before. Look, is that some kind of, is that a pelican? What is that across the way? The lady said there's a lot of nature down here, including otters. All right, 2 minutes in and I'm really digging this. Even seeing that wood in the water there. So beautiful. It's my friends, the turtles. Headed towards the spring. Nice little picnic area right there. Oh, this is a gorgeous nature walk to end the day. Oh my gosh. It's almost 5 o'clock. I have no idea where I'm staying tonight. That's okay. That's what my rest stop app is for. And if I have to drive 100 miles, then so be it. It's very cool that it doesn't get dark until almost 9 o'clock now. Probably earlier by the time you're watching this. Give you 2 different light perspectives here. And it's definitely quiet right now. Except for the birds. Love it. Fighting low battery all day, so gonna have to just give you little snippets of this beautiful walk that you need to make a priority to come and go see do. 4 videos, 1 park. What kind of bird or animal is that? Put in the comments if you know. A truthful and sad sign. People have traveled where they shouldn't have traveled. Plants destroyed and soil been washed away. The other side that I sometimes forget about. Guess I go through there. Okay. Not sure. Interesting. Decided before leaving today that I would come down and see the other side over here. Just a little road off to the left when I first came in. Oh my gosh, what a fabulous day it's been. Look, somebody left me some watermelon. I mean, it could be, right? It's looking a little grody. Some of you have been following me a while. Remember that watermelon that I got from somebody? Look how pretty. And I wanted to give you the end of the story. I ran out of battery power again. So when I went through those rocks, which actually there was a board there, it was a cave that had collapsed. So I went over on the other side and it was another little boardwalk area to walk on. And lo and behold, right there was the spring. So, and it wasn't like, it was just very peaceful. It wasn't, it was beautiful, but I wouldn't say that you like really missed something by not seeing the end because it was pretty much right there. I have met 2 couples today that are locals and had lovely conversations. And I just recalled now how much I enjoy doing that. I knew I love doing that, but I forgot because it's been a while. And both were celebrating their anniversary. So how fun is that? Look at the canoes over there. And the last couple, they canoe, they fish, they're staying at a condo. They normally stay at a bed and breakfast, and they were just really, really sweet. So it's been a fun day. Wanted to give you the end of the story. I'm going to figure out on rest stops on my app now, whether there's a rest area close by or a Cracker Barrel. And that'll about do her for today. Some fishermen out there. I hope you've enjoyed this 4-part series under 12-minute videos. Please put in the comments and I will be able to tell by the views too. And YouTube, oh, they really watch the first hour to see if they're going to promote the video or not on their algorithm. So I'm putting them out at 4 or 5 in the afternoon, but that might change by time you watch these, depending upon what, I don't know, what time of day. They go by Eastern time. I am headed to Eureka Springs now, and the locals told me it was beautiful. And I will be also headed to Joplin and Branson and a couple other places. So no better place to say blessings in your day and joy in the journey.